What's up, everybody? Welcome to Podcast Now. I'm Alex, and in this video, I want to talk about why I might get the 100-line Last Defense Academy. This is a game that's been on my radar for a little while. I want to talk a little bit about this game, and look, I am actually very excited for it. I think I just need to see a little bit more. That's the might part to the title because, generally I'm willing to be won over by a game like this. I will tell you its release date is also kind of a problem to me. Coming, I believe, the exact same day as Clair Obscur Expedition 33. Now, that game that's been on my radar since the first time I saw it. I need to get it. That's my priority. If I can swing getting two games in the same day, I would. Probably can't. That probably pushes this game off a little bit. But you know what? I see a little bit of a comparison, not in exactly what these games are, but to Master Detective Archives, where that game I think actually is a very, very solid game. It is, in my opinion, a pretty discount Danganronpa, but you know what? That doesn't make it bad. In fact, it makes it honestly quite good. It just, it kind of has a ceiling to it. And this game, this one is interesting. This one has so similar art vibes, really, to everything that we've seen so far of, kind of the creators of it, right? You can go back to Danganronpa, you can go to Master Detectives, whatever you want to do. The game looks awesome visually, but this one, they're really pulling something different in terms of that core gameplay loop, right? So it's got that Danganronpa feel. You got your classmates, you got the art style, right? Even how they pop up and how the environments pop up and they pop up kind of like in the backdrop of them. Like, in fact, if you showed somebody this and you told them it was Danganronpa 4, you didn't show them the combat parts, I feel like you would get people to believe you. So it definitely has that vibe. Whether it's the visual styles of some of these characters look like they're ripped straight out of it, a Danganronpa title. And with that can, I think, lead to very interesting possibilities with where the story could be going and just how crazy it could get. And you have a little bit of that dynamic relationship type thing where you can talk to the characters, right? Build up that relationship. Where this really changes in where we haven't seen them do something like this before, okay, is that gameplay loop. So it looks like it's a mix of it's obviously like the grid top down, like you can lose allies, but there's like a safety mode where you won't actually lose them. But there's also like a Dragon Ball Budokai 2 type situation going on, and I guess if you know, you know. I actually really like that idea. Those tend to be simplistic. They tend to get repetitive. I will say that, I guess, in terms of a negative, but I feel like actually that can be a really good cleanser, in between these two very different parts of the game, right? One is very Danganronpa-esque, and then one is like a Fire Emblem type thing. You got the grid, you got your allies with different abilities, you might have to sacrifice them, and that's very defense first, right? Like you're holding off this attack on the school for 100 days, hence the name, the 100 line. So everything looks really, really solid. I guess to me, for a game like this, I did the exact same thing for Master Detective Archives. There's just, I don't know, there's no rush. I know obviously this game is still going to be around when I'm ready to get to it. I don't know if it's going to blow my mind. I do want these games to be able to hit that. Look, nothing, I know this isn't the team, right? But it's from the creator of Danganronpa. So nothing has really hit that Danganronpa high ever since it. So I really have no reason to believe this is going to be a bad game. It looks really, really fun. It looks like a very dynamic type game, versus what they've done before. So in terms of the gameplay side of things, right? So I am excited for that. I do think I'll end up getting this game eventually. It's just probably not day one, unless I start seeing things, right before the game comes out, when the game comes out. They're like, oh yeah, this is the second coming, right? It's got the fantastic gameplay, but it's also got this killer story and these awesome characters and these twists and turns, which again, you kind of expect something like that with a game like this, but then to blend it, with this kind of, I would say, new gameplay style, new for them, not necessarily new for the industry, right? So let me know what you guys think in the comments. Make sure, as always, you're subscribed to the channel, bell icon turned on. I hope to see you all on the next one.